Moving on to the national capital now, another blow to fight for clean air. The 7-month-long ban on big diesel cars in Delhi has come to an end. The Supreme Court today withdrew the ban on registration of cars of above 2000 cc that it had imposed in December last year after a surge in the pollution levels in the national capital region. But it's not a full free hand for car makers. There is an additional green cess that will be imposed on big diesel cars to compensate for environmental damage. Arun Nail gets us more details from New Delhi.
Big relief coming in for automakers as the Supreme Court has lifted the ban it has imposed on the registration of over 2000cc diesel vehicles in the national capital region. The court has said that the companies manufacturing vehicles over 2000cc can register their vehicles in the national capital region provided they pay 1% of their ex-showroom price value of their vehicles. With the Central Pollution Control Board, they can go ahead and register their vehicles in the national capital region. Remember, it is an interim measure because the companies had challenged the court power to impose such a levy. They said that it is the function of the legislature to impose such a levy and court cannot impose an environmental compensation charge on them. Now, this issue, apart from the issue put forward by the petitioner in which it had said that the compensation charge, environmental compensation charge on diesel vehicles should be to the tune of 20%. And it should be extended to all types of diesel vehicles over 2000cc and less than 2000cc as well. Now, those issues are pending before the Supreme Court on which it is going to be deciding later. But for the meantime, after 8 months, it had imposed a ban on registration of 2000cc diesel vehicles. It has finally vacated that ban and has allowed them to register their vehicles in the national capital region. It's a big relief for all the automakers.
Joining us on the phone line to give us more perspective on this matter is Anumita Roy Chowdhury, ED Research and Advocacy, CSC. Anumita, thank you so much for joining us here on Magic Bricks Now. Tell us, first of all, is levying a 1% cess going to clean up our air?
Not at all. And in fact, this 1% is cosmetic and it has no deterrent value to curb use of low-tax diesel in luxury cars. So what we really need today is an effective environment compensation charge that will help to equalize the fuel tax that both petrol car and diesel car owners pay. Now, what is important about the Supreme Court order today is the fact that it has established the principle that diesel cars are more polluting and therefore they need to pay an environment compensation charge. But we will certainly urge the Supreme Court to listen to the application which the Amicus has given to the court already, which has shown very clearly that the lifetime fuel tax that the diesel cars pay and that the petrol cars pay, that if we have to equalize that, then the environment compensation charge should be at least 20 to 30% of the diesel car price. Now, this is very important for us to take into account because the public health challenge is enormous around diesel car emissions.
All right. Also tell us how big of a blow is this and what kind of an impact will this have on our environment?
This will have to be understood from the public health perspective. Because what is very important for us to understand is that diesel emissions are extremely toxic. So by removing diesel emissions, what you are really protecting is public health. Diesel cars, the emissions are treated as class 1 carcinogen by the WHO. And this is something that we really need to understand, that if you have diesel emissions, then it is going to have caused cancer in the city and it will have to be controlled.
Also tell us, do you think that lifting the ban will actually end up with us losing the few gains that we've made in the battle for clean air?
In any case, right from the beginning, the Supreme Court was very clear that ban is temporary. And ban will stay only till that time when the environment compensation charge will be worked out for the diesel cars. So what we are really looking for is not ban, but a very effective fiscal deterrent that will discourage the car buyers from using diesel cars. And more important, it should also see the change in product portfolio of the manufacturers, so that the mass shift that we have seen in the market towards diesel cars in the recent years, that should be reversed. And we are already seeing the signs of that change, and that will have to be supported and scaled up.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.